Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. In today's video I'll be telling you about the Zhiyun Weebill 3S. I was sent this to review and I didn't purchase it myself, but I will be 100% honest with this gimbal as I'm not getting paid to do the review. Now the Zhiyun Weebill 3S just came out about a couple weeks ago and I just got it today and I'm going to be reviewing it in a few different tests. I've reviewed mobile phone gimbals and GoPro gimbals in the past, but this is the first DSLR and mirrorless camera gimbal that I will have reviewed. So with that said, let's get into the review. We've got this nice foam cover for the gimbal, and then I take this off the top. We've got the Zhiyun Weebill 3S in its entirety. It comes with all these cords. Next, we've got the trusty tripod that most of the normal gimbals out there usually come with. This is nice for setting up and just putting your gimbal down. We've got the tripod, we've got the cords. Now let's get into the actual gimbal. It feels really good in my hand. It's a lot smoother on the grip. It's got a big, nice screen. It's got a wide range of buttons to use. If you look on the bottom of the gimbal, it's got 3 1/4-inch screw threads. Now I'm gonna unlock the gimbal and start leveling it. So I'm filming on the Canon R7 right now, but I could film on the Canon M50, but the footage just wouldn't look that good. So I'm gonna bring the Canon R7 off of this tripod and put it on the gimbal. Okay, it's getting a little bit too dark to film, but since the Zhiyun Weebill 3S, the gimbal I'm filming on, has this fill light, which I can turn on by pressing the side wheel. I can get this really bright light, and now I can turn down my ISO and the picture quality will be a lot better. So it's the next day and I've filmed with this gimbal and I really like it, but one of the cons with this gimbal is that the joystick is on the side here, so it's hard for me to film while I'm holding the joystick on the far left here. The Zhiyun Weebill 3S has a optimized 2.5 sling structure, an integrated 1000 lux fill light, up to 11.5 hour runtime, 0.96 touchscreen, Bluetooth shutter, quick release landscape portrait switch, which is nice, a tripod extension, control wheel, trigger button, and various control cables for DSLR cameras. Here's some footage I got today with using the Zhiyun Weebill 3S. All this footage was captured on the Canon R7 with the Zhiyun Weebill 3S, and I'm using a Rode video micro mic with the wind muffler on. Okay, so after 3 days with this gimbal, or 2.5, I've come up with some pros and cons. So let's start with the pros. The first one being that this has a fill light. I really like that Zhiyun has incorporated their lights onto the gimbals that they have released recently. Another one is the nice LED screen on this gimbal. It really helps to be able to see what mode I'm using while shooting and also how high and how low my battery is. Now, like most gimbals, this is a 3-axis gimbal. There's nothing special about that, but this gimbal is pretty well built. But that brings me to the cons. One of the cons of the build of this gimbal is that, as I said earlier, the joystick is placed on the left of the gimbal, and it's not just the left, it's the far side of the left, and so it's hard to access that while shooting. So what I would have to do while shooting was move my thumb all the way up here, but then that left my pointer finger up here, and it was harder to access this dial, which I can access it pretty well, but it's just not as comfortable as any other gimbals I've tested. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as I'm doing a giveaway here soon at 500 subscribers.